Also developing at 4, an arrest after an attack at Palm Bay High School. In just the last couple of hours, this student faced a judge after police say he stabbed another student with scissors. West 2's Greg Fox was in court.
One person had some type of puncture wound or a stab wound to the abdomen. The other person had cuts on their hands.
Melbourne Police Sergeant Ben Slover tells us one of the 2 male students fighting Monday at Palm Bay High School was critically injured in what appeared to be a fight that escalated into a potentially deadly attack with scissors.
We ended up getting them both treated. They both went to separate hospitals within the area. After that, the investigators on scene were continuing the investigation. Obviously, they developed probable cause to sustain the charges of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and disruption of school function.
No return to the location. You cannot go back to that school.
The 18-year-old arrested and charged is Dominic Glasgow. He faced a judge in his first appearance on the felony and misdemeanor charges. The judge ordered him to be held on $20,000 bond. According to the arrest affidavit, Glasgow and the boy that was stabbed were fighting both inside and outside of the second-floor boys' bathroom in Building 11. In the report, witnesses described seeing the suspect swinging his arms towards the victim. Later, the victim, a 15-year-old we are not identifying, was observed with a profusely bleeding stab wound to his abdomen. Security video showed the victim punching the suspect in the head before he was stabbed. Glasgow, who turned up at the dean's office with bloody hands, was told to empty his backpack, revealing 2 pairs of scissors, one with blood stains. Glasgow was interviewed by police and, according to the report, said he would fight anyone who challenged him, and then asked for a lawyer. In Brevard County, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
Melbourne police say the 15-year-old who was stabbed is improving and has been upgraded to serious condition. The Brevard County School District will be investigating what happened and determine is one of the or both students may be suspended or expelled.
Well, people, my Mr. Opinions channel is back up for now. I'm going to start doing videos on this channel every now and then on my Mr. Opinions channel, though. But god damn, boy. This boy right here done cut like 2 people. Now, let me just say this real quick. It sounded like they tried to jump this kid right here. This one right here that you see, his mugshot. They said it was 2 people that was in it, though. So it sounded like they was trying to jump him. And you're not really supposed to have scissors in school, because I know back in my high school days, they would not allow us to bring scissors, because scissors can be used as deadly weapons. Like, you can use scissors, but we have to use their scissors, because their scissors was like plastic scissors. Like, it was very unharmful. It couldn't hurt nobody. So back in my high school days, we weren't allowed to bring our own scissors. We had to take the school scissors, though, in which the school scissors was a lot more safer. So I don't know what kind of high school that is, because quite frankly, they're not supposed to have scissors. See, they can sue that school for that. You know, that whole school can get in trouble for that, because that school is not allowed to have any sharp objects of scissors. So I don't know if he got the scissors from his house and took it with him to school, because he probably knew he was going to get in the fight. You know, I was the same way too, people. You know, I was the same way. When someone sat there and said, yo, Jay, I'm going to beat you up tomorrow, man. And you know what I do? I go to the kitchen and I find me a knife. Oh, yeah, I used to bring knives with me in school. And listen, I'm not trying to condone violence, none of that type of stuff. But I can kind of understand why this kid probably did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they probably saying they was going to jump him. And, you know, sometimes, man, when you're in high school, man, you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself. You're not going to sit there and let somebody do harm to you. You know, he was probably in the wrong for stabbing them. But, hey, sometimes, man, you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself, especially if someone's trying to jump you and they threaten to jump you or they threaten to beat you up after school. Yeah, you got to be ready for that kind of stuff. You know, back in my high school days, man, yeah, I had to bring some weapons with me too, cause especially if I knew I'm about to get jumped after school and stuff like that. I said, no, y'all ain't about to jump me. You ain't about to jump me, especially it's about to be 2 through. Because you know how it is, you know, back in my high school days, they be talking about, yo, meet me up on the corner, man. Meet me after school, man. We gonna fight. And I'd be like, all right. I said, let me get a weapon real quick. They don't even know about that, though. So, yeah, I don't blame this dude here bringing a weapon with him, man. Cause you can't take no chances, man. Especially when someone threatened me. Especially when they say they wants to fight you, and then next thing you know, you thinking in your mind it's gonna be a 1-on-1 fight, but then it end up turning on to be a 3 or 4-on-1 fight. So yeah, you really gotta be careful, man, who you fight nowadays in school. I don't blame this kid for trying to protect themselves. You gotta do what you gotta do to protect yourself. You know, sad that he messed up his education. You know, he was 18 years old. He probably had one more year left in high school. Now he's probably gonna have to repeat the 12th or the 12th grade. I don't know what grade he's in, but you know, usually if you're 18 years old, usually you're supposed to be at least in the 12th grade, 12th grade at least, unless he flunked. But he's definitely gonna have to repeat the 12th grade over again though after his fights and stuff like that. But yeah, man. Again, I'm not trying to condone violence, man, but for those who's going through drama in high school, for all the high school kids out there that's probably getting in drama, getting in fights, hey, do what you gotta do to protect yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. I know what I'm saying. If someone threatened to do harm to you, or you know they about to jump you, do what you gotta do to try to protect yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, that's just my thoughts about this. Anyway, y'all, peace.